Texas, we're going to be bracing for its first round of Arctic air. From plant protection to wrapping pipes, it is important to take this week to prepare for the potential for several overnights at or below freezing. Meteorologist Ryan Shoptaw has with what we need to know.
The first month of the new year typically brings the coldest weather.
Climatologically, for most everywhere east of the Rockies, the coldest week of the year. Again, can shift right into earlier January at some point. Sometimes it's a little bit in early February. But yeah, we are coming into the coldest time of year.
Several computer models are on board with the trend of cold polar air moving south in January.
This bigger cold outbreak, that's around the January 11th, 12th time frame, and then a few days after that. That'll be more of this bigger spill cold weather.
Likely consecutive nights below freezing, so preparation starts now, especially for plants and vegetation. Make sure to have a reliable tarp.
The tarps for the plants is probably a key one that obviously people can order online. They're more of this fabric material that tend to hold in the heat a little better. What you're trying to do there is you're trying to cover the plants just like a blanket covers you. You're trying to do that, and the heat from the ground helps keep the plant. And the other thing it does, it keeps any of the freezing precipitation off the plant.
And eventually plan to insulate and wrap your home's pipes. It's important to remember two things about the weather: the low temperature and time spent under 32 degrees.
For pipes, it's 21 degrees, more than 18 hours, we get a burst. For plants, it's 28 degrees. Generally, 28 degrees is what'll freeze up everything that's not like a big tree. We'll call them plants, not trees.
And don't forget to check your irrigation system.
But the thing I think people need to watch out for is their outdoor sprinkler systems. They need to flush all the water out of those. That's a key one. And then any kind of pipes that might be exposed to the outside.
All things you can check on this week. Now, while this Arctic air mass will modify as it pushes farther south next week, forecast highs will range in the 30s and 40s, with potential lows in the 20s. But with more forecast data coming in this week, we'll continue to fine-tune these numbers, so stay tuned. Ryan Shoptaw, KENS 5.